Hi everyone. Hi everyone. The topic that I would like to discuss today, introduction to marketing. What is marketing? Marketing involves a set of activities which create, communicate, deliver, exchange offering between these customers and the company. Normally, people think about marketing is selling the product and services to the customers. But actually, marketing activity involve more than that, right? From the beginning, where you try to acquire, right, customer needs and wants through the research. You try to find out what the customer really need and want, and you try to create the value together with them, and you try to inform them, educate to them, you communicate to them, you persuade to them, and they purchase the product. Even after purchase, even after they purchase a product, also it is not stop there. You need to continuously communicate in order to ensure that they're going to be the long-term relationship with you. Right? From here, you can see that marketing is involved from the beginning of identifying customer needs and wants until you build the long-term relationship with them. That is marketing. Market offering. You can offer to the market in terms of product, in services, information, or experiences. Products mean there's something which are tangible, something which can be touched and seen and observed, right? For example, like where you buy the mobile phone, you buy a car, you buy the house, which is a tangible product. Before you buy, you're able to see it. Services are more intangible. Before you purchase it, you will not able to evaluate it. For example, like massage service, hotel, restaurant, right? In order for the service to be executed, both the service provider and customers, they have to be at the same place at the same time. Whereas the informations where you can also offer the customers in terms of information as well. There are so many research and research institute, research agency, they are providing the information to the business clients, right? So in this case, this is called the informations. Even let's say another example is for investment company, they give the latest information about market trends, right? And the stocks, right? In this case, you can get the informations, right? So this is called the informations. Experiences are where, for example, right, the companies such as theme park, entertainment places where they are providing or offering this experience for you, the experience that you can never imagine that you were able to get it, right? For example, like where Las Vegas, right? Las Vegas, once upon a time, if you look at the history of Las Vegas, the first time when they opened it, even the people in America also they just think it as such an ordinary entertainment place. But later on, they try to position themselves as where the experience that they are providing is something that people can never able to get anywhere else, right? That's why you go to Las Vegas where people will get married, right? People will do whatever they want when they can do anything that they want there, whatever they dream of. So this kind of amazing experience that you can also offer, right? So basically that is called the market offering in terms of product, services, information, and experiences. How you offer what you offer is where depending on how you want to position yourself, right? You have to look at it in long-term period of time in order to gain competitive advantage. Differences among the customer needs, wants, and demands. Needs are states of deprivation, right? It comes from the physical, social needs, individual needs. For example, like where you feel hungry, that is your need. You want to eat something, right? Wants are where it is a form of the need, but however, it's shaped by the culture or individual personality. For example, you are hungry, you depending on individual, right? Some people would like to have the rice and curry, some people would like to have the burger, some people would like to have the sandwich. So depending on the individual, their wants will be different. Whereas the demands is where it is your buying power. Even though you feel like you want to eat the Big Mac meal, but if you do not have the enough money to pay for the Big Mac meal, which costs for the $5.99, in that case you will not able to buy it, right? So buying power also play a very important role. So these are the difference between needs, wants, and demands. So you as a marketer or entrepreneur, you have to find what are the customer needs. Make sure that you're offering your product or services that you offer to the consumers are a solution to the customer needs. Only then customer will be able to buy it, right? And then at the same time, you have to ensure that you must know the customer purchasing power as well. Even though your products are able to fulfill the needs and wants, but customer do not have the purchasing power, again, you are not able to market your product. So it is very important for you to know what are the customer needs, how you're going to fulfill it, right? And what are the customer wants, how you're going to relate to it, and how you're going to ensure that customer will be able to buy the product. So this is just an example about need, want, and demand. For example, you are thirsty. I physically need water to survive. Want, I want clean, safe to drink, good tasting water. Demand is where I create a demand for smart water since it is vapor distilled with added electrolytes for taste. From here, you can see that even though you are thirsty, you can drink any water, even the pipe water also. But in this case, consumer demand that consumers have the ability to buy the water which is clean, which is distilled water, right? So that is a difference among between the need, want, and demand. Value and satisfaction. What is the meaning of value? Value is where it is the customer evaluate difference between benefit and cost of the product and services. When the customer buy a product, for example, like handphone, they will evaluate what are the benefits that they will get buying the handphone by paying the 1,000 ringgit for that particular handphone. They will evaluate the benefit in terms of product image, right? Performance, feature, right? Brand image, right? If the benefit more than the cost, right? They believe that there is a value in it, right? That is called the customer perceived value. Whereas the satisfaction is where if you delivered according to what you promised, right? It means that when the customer perceived performance is same with the customer expectation, that is how customer was satisfied. So it is very important for the marketer and entrepreneur to ensure that you provide the value according to what you promise. Only then customer will be satisfied. So this is an example of customer value. Customer will evaluate their value in terms of product performance, features, functions. They will also evaluate about the customer service, right? They will also evaluate about this the employee, right? The way they serve, the way they provide the services, whether they are skillful or not, whether they are friendly or not, right? Image value mean that they also evaluate in terms of brand image as well, right? So this is the they evaluate in terms of value. The cost is where in terms of monetary cost, how much it will cost, the time cost, energy cost, and cycle cost. So after they compare it, value it more than the cost, definitely it is worth buying it. So that is how customer just a value. So we as a marketer or entrepreneur, so we need to find out how the customer will evaluate our product and services, right? So if we can provide the value that what they are expecting from us, that is how we able to satisfy them. Exchange and relationship. What is different between exchange and relationship? Exchange means that you provide the object to someone, in return somebody give back something to you. That is called the exchange. For example, you buy a product, you receive the product, in return you have to make the payment. That is called the exchange. Relationship means that throughout this interaction between two parties, you have to be continuously communicate and build the friendship. Slowly you will able to build the long-term relationship between these two parties. So that is called the relationship. So in the business market environment, it is very important that not only you try to build this transaction type customers. That means that not only you make the customer to purchase a product, you have to ensure that you build a long-term relationship with the customers. The next is about value proposition. What is value proposition? Value means that what you provide the value to the consumers. At the same time, even though no matter what you are providing, customers do not know, you do not communicate where they don't even know in the first place what type of value that you provide. So it is very important that you have to communicate the value that you provide to the consumers. So make sure that you deliver upon your promise. For example, like even these social media companies such as Facebook and YouTube, how they provide the value. For example, like Facebook is where connect, share with the people in your life. YouTube is where connect, inform, and inspire others across the globe.